Hello and welcome back to the Salty Barrel Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Normal.
And also, as always, I'm your co-host, Peachman.
And as always, like tradition,
we fuck up everything.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, and,
we're alive.
Surprisingly.
We think.
Yeah. We keep forgetting to upload shit. Because, scheduling and shit. But, it feels weird, but kind of nice to be back to doing this, being back on the mic, spitting that, spitting those beats. Did I mention we were like a radio station?
The Salty Barrel radio station. That should be a thing.
Dude, we can't make any music. I mean, I wouldn't mind being a radio host, but I feel like, first of all, we would have to censor ourselves a lot, because we can't just go on the fucking radio and be like, yeah, I just ran into Hitler yesterday and stuff. Or anyway, before we start talking about what my idea was,
right, because Peachman has a very special, unique idea that's never been done before.
It's not unique in any way, but that's not the point. Anyway, so some small talk. I gotta ask, what have you been doing since the last time we recorded?
Absolutely not.
God damn it. Because the last time we recorded was like December. The problem is we didn't upload that, and we're probably gonna upload it after this, hopefully. But anyway, like how was, I don't know, your
like the holiday? Well, we can't talk about the holidays because of the previous episode.
Yeah, probably. How was your January? You got nothing.
We don't talk about January.
Okay, fine. So yeah, my January 6th was pretty good. I do want to make a small rant. So one of our episodes was taken down because I think it might have been like historically accurate to something. I don't know if we can exactly say.
Oh, right, the Kanye one.
Yeah, we'll call it the Kanye one, where it was about bad shark movies, and the thumbnail had a certain flag in it and a certain man, and I don't remember if we were talking a lot about the Third Reich.
We're gonna have to upload that.
Well, that, or I have to apply for whatever it's called, because I didn't do it yet because I'm like, is it racist in any way? But here's the thing. If I do have to re-upload it, I will be starting a movement. Not really, but I suggest you guys type this out anyway. Because here at the Salty Barrel, we don't really condone racism, sexism in any way. We will joke about this kind of shit, but that doesn't mean we actually are.
Is it really because of the thumbnail, or did we say something in the video?
I don't know. I would have to review the video, but if it's just because of the thumbnail, I'm going to say #StopHistoricHate.
Because if they took it down because of the Kanye saying I like Nazis or whatever, then why didn't they take down the Hitler one?
I mean, like I said, it might have been something we said in the video, and we say some pretty dumb shit, but it's like guys, it's just entertainment. It doesn't matter. It's not like we're showing It's not like we're showing educational breast milk feeding videos on YouTube like what most women do. And no offense, that's kind of weird. Go to an official website. Don't follow some random mom on YouTube. That's not a good idea. Have you ever seen those videos? Probably not, but
a little bit. I don't usually go on that side of the internet.
I mean, obviously, but for some reason they pop up, and it's just like, why is this on here? All the women on the website are like, yeah, please keep showing us this. All the men on the website are also like, yeah, keep showing us this.
Well, speaking of why is this on here, would you like to introduce your idea?
Well, not yet. I mean, I was about to, because if you people haven't noticed, and I'm hoping this is uploaded on time. If I swear to God, I'm going to shoot myself if it isn't. Valentine's Day is coming up, or has already passed, or it's on that day, depending on when the fuck we upload this. And, during Valentine's, people usually have like a boy or a girl they fall in love with. Here at the Salty Barrel,
We always hated Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that too. We also always hated Valentine's Day, but here at the Salty Barrel, we don't chase women. Women chase us, which is never. So instead of chasing them, we're just gonna make one. Welcome to Build-A-Babe. Build-A-Babe Workshop.
Build-A-Bit.
Well, depending.
Can I say that on YouTube?
Yeah, you can say.
Build-A-Bitch.
Build a horror workshop, or just what's actually going to be called is Build a Dream Girl, but we wanted it to fit with Build a Bear Workshop, so it's going to be Build a Babe. And basically, what we're going to do is literally make our dream girl, and
so a robot.
Kind of. I mean, it's practically it's going to be a robot if you put no emotions in it. So we're going to be trying to talk about appearance, personality, appearance, personality, and any attribute that a woman has.
Okay, what if I just want appearance but no personality?
Then you have a horrible girlfriend, I guess. That's just a sex.
But to play devil's advocate, all the horrible girlfriends are horrible because of their personality being horrible.
Look, here's the rule. You can't make it a completely perfect girl. There has to be pros and cons,
So she has to have at least one red flag.
At least one or three, something like that.
Or like a yellow flag.
Yeah, something like that.
Because apparently that's a thing, too.
Like the kind of thing that's like, this one thing you disagree with the girl, but it's
like not... she brushes her teeth weird.
I mean, I guess if you want to make that a thing, it's something that's weird to you, kind of bugs you, but it's something you can get over with because it's it's a female.
Yellow flag. She's obsessed with taking out the trash.
Like her obsession is going to Britney Spears concerts or something.
Oh no, I can't have that. No.
Or I don't know, she's a try hard on a video game, and
Britney Spears fans are insane.
Oh, agreed, yeah. So welcome to Build a Babe. Let's begin. Do you want to describe Normal, what do you want? What do you want in a girl, or what do you want her to look like? What's your dream girl look?
Not human.
So furry.
No, not necessarily a furry.
Alien?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that one chick from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Gamora?
Yeah, Gamora.
Okay. Is it just Gamora and that's it?
Like that, but has a more likable personality.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of simple. I mean, is that literally all you want? A Gamora lookalike with a personality?
Does Gamora not have a personality?
I'm sure she does. I don't watch all the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's just, this was supposed to be a build piece by piece thing. You just took a random character and said, make them happy.
Okay, if we're going piece by piece, let's start with the toe.
What the okay. Yeah. Big toes or little toes? Does she have
let's start with the face.
Okay, all right, face. Go ahead.
If you want her to have one, of course. I mean,
she just has a mouth and no eyes.
Or eyes and no mouth.
Okay, a little creepy. All right, start with the face. Go.
So I want the face to look like Ryan Reynolds.
Reynolds? You mean Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah. No.
Ryan Reynolds.
Actually, how about hair color?
Just
because that's like tippity top.
Okay, fine. Top to bottom, and that's where we're starting. All right, go.
All right. Blue hair feminist.
No.
5'5".
No. I mean, 5'5" isn't that bad. I mean, a short woman isn't the biggest deal in the world.
I like black hair.
Okay, so black hair. What kind of hairstyle are we talking about? Like, kind of longish, shortish, like naturally cut, and
I like it like kind of long.
Okay, kind of long.
Maybe a little bit, like not super straight, but like a little bit of curl. I don't know.
A little bit of gayness. Gotcha. Okay, I kind of know what you mean. So okay, I can kind of imagine that. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Not bad. All right.
Hazel eyes.
Hazel eye. Why hazel?
Or green eyes. I don't know.
I mean, same thing. I mean, I always felt like hazel eyes was. No offense to anybody with hazel eyes out there. They're you're fucking beautiful or something, but or something.
I bet you're gonna pick like blonde hair, blue eyes.
No. Luckily not.
Why do I keep voice crack?
I don't know. Anyway, because blonde is overrated in my opinion. But
yeah, but I swear before you said you would prefer blonde.
No. I said brunettes.
Oh,
big difference.
I like brunettes too.
But if this is a dream girl, I'm gonna go for my insane fucking preferences with obviously a few cons. Like this, you can go insane with this. Like with the girl, like this is your dream girl with a few personality flaws, and that's it. So black hair, sort of curly, hazel eyes. Okay, not bad. Decent start.
I bet I'm gonna vastly second guess myself after this episode.
Yeah, probably. She watches Jurassic Park.
Yes.
I mean, we'll add that later, but its appearances first. So, okay, so what kind of face? I know the face is kind of hard to describe. Like, what race in some way?
I mean, I'd prefer either white or some type of Oriental race.
Like Asian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Japanese, Korean, or white.
Okay, all right. I mean,
anything else is ugly.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Not really, but
honestly, I think black women can be attractive. It's just that the ones around here are all ghettoized, so it kind of ruins the mood. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense with an Asian with hazel eyes.
No, I said like it. Okay, let me clarify a bit more.
Okay.
So if they're white,
yeah,
I guess I'd like hazel eyes, but
okay,
it can go like either or.
I mean, you have to like pick an origin of race. Her powers can't be switching races every 2 minutes, depending on your
mood. Can we give them powers?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, this is a dream girl, but it can't be. Don't tell me it's going to be switching races.
Okay, I want her to be Fire Nation.
I want her to be Mystique from X-Men so she can change to any other appearance. Okay, fine. So
I want Princess Azula.
No, isn't she like 17? I want Princess Azula, but she's older.
I mean, there are so many reasons why it's funny that you assumed that she was 17, but okay.
Oh, right, because of the live action, right. I'm just gonna assume you just want somebody who looks very similar to Princess Azula.
Yeah, let's go with that.
But the problem is, so that means there's no curly hair, there's no hazel eyes.
I don't know what I want.
Well, I get that, but here at Build a Woman, Build a Dream Girl, we need every single detail. Look, if you want, I can go first to give you like a better example.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. We'll even add names.
Emily?
No, that's too American. Okay. So, I may not watch a lot of anime, but I do like me some anime girls. So we're gonna start from top to bottom. So we're gonna have a kind of like light brownish kind of hair girl. You know, like you know how to explain it.
Yeah, brunette.
Yeah, kind of brunettish. Yeah, and with cat ears. I didn't, because I'm gonna specify it's gonna be a Neko girl. I was originally gonna think about fox, and no, this does not make me a furry. I want to make that very clear. So a Neko girl.
It just makes you a degenerate.
Okay, maybe a little.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna challenge you on this.
Yeah.
Cat ears or fox ears?
That's a very hard decision.
Do you want a cat girl or a fox girl?
I mean, I feel wrong if I'm fucking a dog in a way, like.
Because you have one?
Yeah, I mean, for cats, I feel like the.
I mean, a fox, like, yeah, technically is in the canine family, but
yeah, I mean,
it's like so different from the rest.
I feel like with cat girls, they're far more sexualized and a kind of more humanoid. It's weird because when you really think of a fox girl, when you look at the tail, you're like, oh God, what am I doing? But when it's a cat girl, it's kind of like, well, I never owned a cat before, so I don't care. I don't give a shit. You feel a different emotion for some reason. I don't know why. So I think for this sake, I'll do cat girl, because cat girls are more fancy and modest, I guess. At least some. While fox girls are probably more hyper, jumping around and all that stuff. So, right. So, a brunette cat girl. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, you know what? Maybe that's my type.
You can't. I mean, I guess you can steal some ideas, but like, give it some thought. So
you know what? Maybe I should pick the fox girl.
You want to do cat girl versus fox girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right. Fun.
For now.
Or
we're gonna be schizophrenic this entire episode.
Or dog girl, whatever one works. You know, it doesn't have to be specifically a fox. So, a brunette-haired Neko, cat girl, which means that's what Neko means. With the eyes are kind of difficult for me to decide. I guess your typical brown eyes, because I wouldn't mind something awesome. Like, I wouldn't mind a cat girl with fucking orange eyes. I'm like, that would be fucking awesome.
Fire Nation.
But when you look at an anime girl and then a real life girl, it's kind of like the real life looks fucking weird.
Yeah.
You want no, we'll go orange. We'll go like a weird yellowy orange kind of eyes. So, bit of orange yellow. The origin of race is kind of Asian American, like half German, half Asian, probably. Not German. Like a type of white race mixed with Asian, I guess.
God damn it. I was just thinking like mine should be part Asian, part like American or whatever.
I mean, hey, you can still copy. It's like a mix of multiple stuff, so. Okay. Jeez, I'm already forgetting what them. So, brunette cat girl, half Asian, half white. Oh, some type of race. I don't know exactly why. She has to be about 5'6" or 5'7", like a little bit under me, but not too short. I can appreciate a short girl, but I need something that's like, you know, not like a Kit Kat bar. All the women out here are just like, these guys are pigs. Look, this is just a preference, lady. Don't take it serious.
Okay, I want a fox girl.
I'm not done yet.
Christian? Not really. Maybe.
So about 5'6", obviously shaved, like no hairiness around the bikini area. If we had to get very detailed, cup size, we'll go C size, like C. Nothing too big, nothing too small, but just right. I was gonna say D, but I know how that probably annoys women. Fuck it, we'll give her D, double Ds.
I'm going C.
fine, whatever. Because I want my girl to not be, I want my girl to be confident in her boobas. I don't know why women actually care about their size. It's a little weird if I'm being honest, but for the tail, I want the tail to be, because it's a Neko, I don't want it to be your typical cat tail where it's I don't know, what I'm trying to say, it's kind of straightish. I want there to be a bit of fluff. It's kind of like a foxtail in a way, but a little different. Turn off your fucking vibrator, dude. Anyway, so
that was my VR controller, I think.
Obviously the same color as the hair, because matching and stuff. And the tail can be as long as. Yeah, we're talking about very big details. I don't. The tail can be 4, 5. I don't know my fucking measurements.
The fuck is a kilometer?
It just an average length where it can sort of wrap around a person for cuddles and shit. a little fucking weird to talk about that, but yes. I want to have 6 toes. No, I'm joking. God, I'm really trying to stretch this episode. Okay. I think. Okay, so. By the way, if anyone hears the TV in the background, I do apologize. I can't control that. So, I want her to be kind of skinny. She doesn't have to be like a fucking skeleton in a closet. I guess she's sort of thick-ish. Not that weird thick where it looks like you eat at McDonald's every day. The kind of thick that's oh, you can enjoy a nice Japanese snack every once in a while.
Just a regular, healthy hourglass body. I don't know.
I guess kind of like that.
You gotta know your body types, man.
The kind of girl that's wholesome and can kind of be sexy, but what the fuck? Why are you looking at it? Definitely not that. Jared almost just showed me an image, and I'm like, definitely not that. And yeah. So, in her clothes, her dress style can be almost whatever she wants. Just something happy and wholesome. No leather. Maybe a leather coat or something if she really wanted to, but just something that you don't see women wear a lot of nowadays, because most women dress like frickalopes. So, just jeans. I don't know. I guess jeans, a t-shirt, maybe a kimono if she's feeling fancy for some reason. Or maid outfit, let's be honest, because guys are into that shit for some reason.
I'm into that shit.
So, yeah, pretty much casual and some fancy cosplay if she wants to. All right. I think we're done with appearances for me. Now I should move on to personality. Or do you want to build your girl's personality first? I mean, appearance first.
I'm sort of still working through the appearance that I want.
Okay, I mean, it's a big process. I guess it should be I build mine and you build yours first kind of thing. Okay.
I'm trying to find pictures that
yeah,
could give me some ideas.
Okay. I mean, I feel like
anime fox girls.
I mean, getting a reference is kind of cheating in a way. But okay.
As long as I'm not cheating on her.
Right. My con for my girlfriend is that she cheats a lot.
Yeah, man, that's kind of hot.
So personality-wise, obviously wholesome.
The con is that she's bi.
I could add that because bisexualism is like a thing that I don't really enjoy, but I can try to look past in a woman. That's right. I prefer dating straight women. I'm sorry. Get over it. Okay, so I want her to be a kind of innocent, wholesome girl, but she's very curious about things.
Very curious about her sexuality.
No, definitely not. She's the kind of girl that would like be innocent but accidentally doing sexual things that she doesn't realize she's doing. But then she likes kind of doing those sexual things, but she won't do it unless it's only for you, kind of. It's like you get that special treatment. Doesn't mean you have to have sex. It just means she does sexual shit without like really knowing what she's doing. Like she pretends she doesn't know what she's doing. Sort of like a tease, but like an innocent kind of tease. Why does it gotta go straight to sex?
What if we talked about our ideal girlfriend this whole episode without mentioning sex?
I mean, we can try. Because that's not the main thing I'm here for. I'm here for a honest relationship that I will never find ever. Like, honestly, what if we become famous and there is some girl who tries to cosplay that, and then she tries to come to us, and I'm just like, sorry, you're not my type. Like, immediately changes. Okay, so her hobbies, obviously gaming, because I'm a gamer myself. You know, nothing wrong with that. What are things that girls usually like doing? I don't like girls who go to the mall. Like, girls who always go to the mall all the time are, like, sort of red flag. Nothing wrong with shopping, like, every once in a while. But if you're a girl who shops every 2 weekends, I don't know. That's kind of a problem. You're like, you're wasting me money. Obviously the girl can cook. She doesn't have to have a job. I'm willing to trade income for a trad wife. Like, I'm perfectly okay with that. She can enjoy, she can enjoy watching anime, even though I'm not the biggest anime fan. I would like her to have some personality and freedom. Like, she can watch Netflix. I'm not treating her like a fucking animal. I'm just saying this is what she does for some reason.
What if us talking about this, like, just manifests the girlfriend in our life?
What, like a fucking magic genie? Or like,
yeah.
I mean, that would be fucking awesome.
Because you know how women on TikTok are like, I'm going to manifest my dream guy.
Oh, God.
And they write it in a notebook, like all the specific details.
I mean,
basically witchcraft.
I don't think that's going to be possible, because if there is one made, that's probably going to be a child, because they're going to be born, and it's going to be a little too late. And what I mean by a little, I mean very late. You know, I'm doing like all the talking here. I know this is my turn, but you can have some commentary, dude. So, how would you rate it so far, my girl?
Horrible.
Why?
It's too patriarchal. You want her to be a trad wife.
Not super trad. Like, oh, I watch politics. I'm a big fan of Ben Shapiro or something. I'm inspired by. Yeah.
I mean, actually, I'd want a trad wife, but
I kind of do, but I don't. I want to half trad, half let her have her own fun. Because if you have a trad wife, it's like there's really no fun to it.
Like, not a trad wife, but not a feminist.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, like she could still have fun. She has friends. She can go adventuring without me. She doesn't have to be with me 24/7. But the more I think about this episode, the more there are going to be people who listen to this and are going to be like, these guys are fucking losers.
I mean, I want to point out this is his idea.
This is my idea.
This is entirely him.
This is my idea, and I will 100% take credit for the failure. But if
it is entirely his fault if this episode is cringe. Anyways, I want her feet to look.
but if there's a girl out there, I'm just saying I am available. But you will have to pay me first. Dick. So no smoking.
Oh yeah, that's
a red flag.
I mean, she can be smoking.
Yeah, smoking.
She just can't smoke.
She can drink, which is kind of a red yellowish flag for me, depending.
I would agree with the drinking thing, like if it's just for partying.
Yeah, or
like not an alcoholic.
Even casual drinking's okay, just like not every 2 weeks. Long as it's not like vodka and you're getting like fucking shit faced. Like some red wine, yeah, sure, I don't care. Maybe some whiskey, some sake. Just not the kind of girl that's partying and like showing her tits to other guys because she thinks it's funny.
Like she has friends, but she's not constantly trying to get validation.
Yeah, she's not a valley girl.
Yeah, I agree.
Most of her friends are online. For some reason, like they could still hang out in real life, but they
most of her friends are on VR chat.
Oh god, we don't talk about that. She can't. She plays VR chat. Red flag. That's kind of a yellowish flag.
It's like an orange flag.
Yeah. Remember, we need at least 3 red flags for this to count as a.
Okay, plays VR chat.
That's a yellow flag, not a red flag. Come on. Like a thing you despise.
Smokes weed.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That's kind of a red flag-ish for me, but I think I would be able to deal with it. Like, long as it's not constant, I would be okay with that. Yeah, honestly. So that's 1.
So no nicotine, just weed.
Weed is... Yeah,
it's painfully acceptable.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm okay with weed, but not pot. Oh no. I guess weed and pot is okay. It's kind of a turnoff for me, but it's like whatever. Girl has to have her freedom. A second red flag. Here's the thing. Now, women, this may surprise you, but whenever it comes to guys talking about red flags, we may have red flags, but we don't really focus on the red flags because that's the only way to get a woman. You have to accept.
We may have red flags, but we don't wave them.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Even we have red flags. I'm a fat ass. I drink beer sometimes. Rarely. Super rarely, but I drink.
I look at hentai.
He looks at hentai. I sometimes look at hentai, depending on the weekend. The point is, we have red flags. She has an OnlyFans red flag. No, I'm joking. I guess the red flag is her friends don't like me. It's not... So, how there's
like they just always never like you?
Kind of. They're like the kind of girls who are like, he's no good for you or something, despite the fact I'm like somehow an amazing husband. It's, like, I guess they're always trying to take me away from the girl. Something, because the thing is, if there's a red flag out there that I would kind of accept, this would make things a lot easier, but there's a lot of red flags that, red flag, she's a fucking liberal. Okay, so. In all seriousness, actual red flags. So, obviously, no weed.
Correct. Red flag, she's had 9 abortions.
God, no. I can't make the red flag about her friends because that's like, what's the point? That's not about her. That's her friends. She's kind of in the rap music. That's not a red flag. It's more of she likes Kanye.
Honestly, I'd find that kind of weird.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Her favorite genre is like a certain type of hip hop that I don't like. But that's the thing. That's not a red flag to me. That's kind of like a yellow flag. A red flag is something that makes you go, "Oh God." Like something that you just really fucking hate.
What about good personality traits?
I mean, I was going to get to those, but I want to get the red flags out first because I always try to look for the good in people. Here's the thing. It's really hard for me because I really try my best not to see red flags. Oh, okay. She's a brick wall sometimes. AKA
So her personality is like a brick wall, but you don't mean she's built like a brick wall.
Yeah. Like, there's times where she just sits there in silence, like kind of an introvert. And I like introverts, but if it's to the point where I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying.
Yeah, so that's kind of a red flag. Like, it's like uninteresting. It kind of ruins the mood. I guess number 3 is she's a...
Like, you want the kind of introvert that's a good listener.
Yeah. A good listener, not like I'm talking to a wall and then they switch topics about something else. I guess number 3 is that she's a sports fan. Because I have a certain history with sports fans. They are annoying as fuck. Never wrong with watching a game every now and then, but if you're literally the kind of person who like fucking celebrates like a guy holding a ball for like 5 seconds and gets fucking raped, then...
Oh, speaking of sports, maybe you should have mentioned that one guy in the intro.
I'll mention that after, because that guy was annoying, but... So I guess she's a sports fan or something. I'm sure there's like other red flags out there I can accept, but I can't think of them at the top of my head, so we'll just go simple and say that. Did I already say good traits? Like how she's wholesome, she's innocent, kind of nice, she can cook, all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that works. So I think that's kind of my dream girl for now. Something nice and innocent. I've been talking for almost 40 minutes. Okay, so have you put in some thought yet?
Sort of.
Okay. If you say...
Honestly, all I can hear in my head right now is that fucking annoying-ass siren head noise.
God damn it. Her dad is Siren Head.
Yeah.
Sure, it's your...
Do we have to build, like, an entire lore for...
You want to? I mean, we can.
Yeah, maybe we should to make it a challenge.
Fuck, that means I gotta think more.
Her dad's a plumber.
She came from the Mushroom Kingdom.
You know, like the plumbers in Ben 10?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, I gotta think about my lore now, so even though I have to, you start with yours.
I mean, actually, maybe we can get to the lore a little later.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying, I'm done describing my girl. It's your turn. Her name is Sarah. No, I'm joking. That's a shitty-ass name. I think her name would be like Hana or something.
Honeymoon?
If you want to name her that, I mean, maybe as a nickname, I guess.
Honda?
Yeah, Hana. Hannah. Something like that. Okay.
Elsa.
Fuck off. No. All right, your turn, because my voice...
I can't really think of a name, but...
I mean, you still got to get through everything else. So all I can think of, all you pretty much described to me is Fox Girl Gamora with a happy personality.
Okay, no, I completely got rid of the Gamora thing.
Okay.
I'm not... She's a one-night stand.
Okay, fine. We'll get the detailing.
Okay, anime Fox Girl.
Okay.
Fluffy tail.
Okay.
Like, how do I put this? Not too long, but not too short.
Yeah, like medium, kind of like...
Just a regular fluffy foxtail.
Okay. Hair color?
Obviously fox ears.
What hair color?
like not super red, but not like in between red and orange.
Like a red fox kind of look?
Like a light red.
Okay.
Fox.
So kind of like a kitsune, those kind of foxes. Okay.
Yeah. And I guess orangey colored eyes. I know that kind of sounds similar.
I'm about to say, yeah, it kind of sounds.
But I think it fits more with mine.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I could see it. Yeah.
Also, what about voice?
Oh, right. Shit.
I mean, that's hard to describe, but...
I didn't get to that, but yeah.
Just a voice that's not annoying.
Like the super, oh my god. Like, I mean, I like a high-pitched voice, but I don't think I can deal with that forever.
Like, not a super annoying voice, but not like a super edgy or even voice.
I don't know. It's a type of voice. I know this
just
is
a calm voice.
This is gonna be a bad impression, but something that's kind of like, let's be together forever, master, or something like that. I don't know. Kind of anime-ish, but not super high pitched.
Yeah.
I swear, if you're the kind of guy who chooses a voice that's all like, ada.
No.
Okay, just making sure, because people are very into that. Bowie, for all the listeners out there.
Also, I don't want her to like call me master every second.
I'm just saying.
I want her to be her own person.
I'm just using that as a preference because for some reason that's the only way I can do that voice. Also, for the people who actually enjoyed me making that noise, I'll make it once more and you can put on a loop. Ada.
He's definitely going to be a VTuber.
OnlyFans, peachdaddy.com. Check me out. I'm joking. Ada. Anyway, so yeah, kind of like a welcome home kind of thing, like a super, Anyway, your turn. Go ahead.
Okay, described hair, ears.
Cup size?
Wait, hold on. Just regular sized ears, not super big.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. So normal fox ears.
Cup size.
I mean, you said
C. What was the one that you said?
I said D. You said C.
DC.
DC. I love that band.
Maybe I should go with B to be better than you.
I feel like B is. I mean, B's an okay size, I guess. Yeah, okay. If you want B, I mean, yours sounds a little bit more realistic. So you going B?
Yeah, I'll go B.
Okay, that's fine. That's all right.
Fuck it, I'm going C.
Attaboy.
Body type.
Big, fat ass. No, I'm joking.
I mean, I like a nice round butt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not like super huge to where it's unrealistic.
Agreed, like a Kardashian.
Yeah, like regular.
Right, okay.
Like a regular kind of hourglass body, but
yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. It just looks healthy.
I can imagine what you mean. It kind of looks sort of finished, but sort of thick at the same time, like
thick, like slim thick.
Yeah, I got you. I would say shave down there, but let's be honest, we already know the answer.
Not shaved.
You fucking disgust me.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, everybody has a preference. What kind of clothes? I chose something. I said like casual and cosplay, so like jeans and a t-shirt or something.
Yeah, I'd go with that pretty much.
Okay, so simple. I
feel like I'm missing something.
That's the thing when it comes to dream girls. You always feel like you're missing something.
I feel like there's something I really should have covered that's like that's like right in my face.
I know what you mean. I also feel the same way.
What's her dad like?
What's her connection with her dad like? I do agree with that. You need a good fatherly bond, but
Okay, I guess I'll move on to personality.
Okay.
So, oh wait, height.
Oh yeah, right. You're right. Height.
Now I could go with a girl taller than me, like in like some weird fantasy, but ideally for a girlfriend, I'd prefer her to be shorter than me.
Okay, like
just a little bit shorter, not super short.
Like 5'7", 5'7".
Yeah, I guess that.
For me, it's like 5'6" or 5'7". Because when they're kind of short, it's kind of cute because you have to like reach up and get stuff off the cabinet and fridge. You know. Okay, personality. Knowing you probably want something very similar to mine, which is like...
So for hobbies... Wait, did you cover hobbies?
Yeah, I covered a few hobbies. Like gaming and stuff. And
sorry, we have some distractions in the background.
Yeah, you get used to it, though.
Okay, good at cooking.
Okay.
Likes gaming every now and then, but not like a super big gamer.
Okay, not bad.
Occasionally watches anime.
Very similar to mine. Go on.
Singing. I think singing is good. Is a good
shoot!
hobby.
I didn't think about that one. I can't put that in now, but yeah. So karaoke.
Yeah, karaoke. Just singing in general and playing instruments.
Oh shit! Yeah, she has talent. A music girl. Okay.
But I don't want to make her too perfect with the talents, because then it just seems like too perfect.
Oh, so she's like kind of rusty and rookie-ish, like
she wants to learn a specific few instruments, but like two of them she's not perfect at. Like one of them she's really good at.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Like either she's really amazing at playing the guitar or really good at drumming.
She's a fucking master at the clarinet. You
know, I'm gonna go with drumming. Like she's good at drumming.
Okay,
but she's working on guitar.
Okay. If I had to choose, I think mine would be good at bass. But she wants to learn piano. So, okay. Anything else? Because my girl would like cosplaying and stuff, and you know.
Yeah, I'd like that too, the cosplaying part.
Okay, I mean, smart men think alike.
Fire Nation cosplay.
If you really want it. I am the great Azula, as she like prepares to do lightning and put it up your ass or something. All right, now you got to give me 3 cons about her.
Wait, actually, I know this is gonna sound a little bit like a dumb question.
Yeah.
Whoops. Does age matter?
Where are you going with this?
I mean, like let's say she's definitely in her 20s.
Okay, if that's the case, then yeah, fine.
Like how much of an age gap?
I mean, doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
Not too much. I mean, not really. I guess if it's like 5 years, maybe.
Okay, I'll just make her 20.
Okay, how young were you hoping for?
20.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because you're like what?
24.
Yeah, you're 24. Yeah, that's no big deal. Yeah, you're fine. Who cares? For mine's same 20 actually.
The younger, the more intelligent. Wait, what?
Well, no, definitely not.
Only in 20s.
Behold the tolerant left. Anyway,
like after age 20, your brain just keeps rotting.
Yeah,
because of the weed.
I'm gonna say 22. I'm 23, so it's like there's a 3-year difference, which isn't too bad. That or 22 or something like that, but 20 is okay for me.
I'm trying to think of a fandom that she could be a part of, like some type of
like a favorite anime she has that she likes. Okay.
Or it doesn't even have to be anime, but definitely not Has Been Hotel.
Definitely not. No, that's like I will divorce you kind of moment.
Ask her, I'll just say Avatar: The Last Airbender.
She's a big fan of No Feratu. Avatar's not an anime, asshole. I do not.
I mean, like I said, it doesn't have to be an anime.
Okay, fine. For me, it's just whatever the fuck.
But for anime, she likes Kami Can't Communicate.
The good fucking anime, but yeah, that's fine. For mine, it's got to be Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. I like to see some.
Oh wait, actually, that just gives me an idea. I think.
Yeah.
I would like her to also like voice acting too.
Oh yeah, 100%. Not even as a sexual thing, just like as a
like mostly just as a funny, joking thing. Like she can do really good voice impressions of some characters.
So she's not like a famous idol. She just does it for fun. Okay, yes, I can kind of agree.
Like everyone says, you should get into voice acting, and she's like, meh.
Like she'd probably say something like, "Oh, I'm not very good at it, but she's very amazing."
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Also, a little bit good at drawing.
You're naming all these things that I keep forgetting that are very important. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm taking that too. So
I want to add good hobbies, but I don't want to add too many.
Yeah, because you still got some red flags. I feel like the greater the hobby, the bigger the red flag is.
Yeah.
Okay. She really likes geology and traveling the world.
Geology. Wait, how many hobbies did I say so far?
I don't know. More than
singing,
cosplaying, cooking, video games,
drawing, instruments.
Mine's is it astrology?
Just has a life.
Yeah. Is she trad? Does she have a job? Or is she like a stay-at-home wife that cooks and does her own thing?
Is that what you said for yours? Like she's a stay-at-home? Or...
For me, it's I'm willing to make her a stay-at-home kind of girl. Unless she works at a cafe or something, like a maid cafe or something kind of. No, make her a stay-at-home. Her dad inherited rich money for her, or something. So, but she chooses to live casual.
Oh, we're adding the detail as to whether she's rich or poor.
Yeah, if you want, I mean, that works.
Huh.
You didn't think that far, did you?
Her dad is Bruce Wayne.
No. You got a lot of trouble if that's the case.
Huh.
Anyway, let's
She works at Starbucks.
That's kind of a how bad of a Starbucks employee is she?
She's pretty friendly, usually.
Is she the kind of girl that's always like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," and like? I
want her to have a great sense of humor.
Okay.
Like she can laugh at almost any life situation.
Okay. Okay, so once again, let's finally
like she can, like even if she's really depressed, she can still laugh off some things.
That just sounds like me. I
like that quality in friends in general.
Are you sure you're not trying to hint at something?
Just plays.
Yeah, I was about to say plays Careless Whisper. I can.
I mean, you're not a fox girl. You're a fox boy. So
that is sort of. You're really giving out all these VTuber references.
Okay, so now I have to move on to red flags or I don't know, yellow flags.
I would say red. If you want to add some yellow, that's fine. But at least 3 red flags. You can even copy the weed thing because I 100% agree with you.
Okay, weed can get a little jealous at times.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I mean, that's not really a red flag. That's more of a yellowish kind of.
Yeah, I'll just put that as yellow.
Okay. Hates Avatar.
Like she's a little suspicious about me being with guy friends.
Guy friends?
I mean, not guy friend, girlfriend. Female friend.
Why is he always hang? I mean, the guy friends work too. Like, he prefers the boys over me, which is something we will 100% do. Bros before girls, you know. No, you might as well put that because that's kind of true. The boys always come first. Yeah, I know. Red flags. I told you, red flags are hard to think about because you always ignore them, and then
Huh.
I'm
trying to think of an annoying quality.
She constantly buys things, maybe. Because you said your girl was also trad, so you're also paying for stuff too, unless she's like rich.
I mean, she's not really trad if she works at Starbucks.
Oh, right. So yeah, she works at Starbucks.
Okay. Sometimes she shops too much.
She buys useless shit that she thinks you'll like, but you never do.
She buys too much manga and doesn't read it.
Yes. I mean, kind of. That's yellowish for me, but she likes reading gay doujin books. I don't know. She's into hentai.
She draws hentai.
I mean, I guess I consider that a red flag.
Yeah, that's a yellow flag.
If she sells it, then yes, that's a red flag.
Okay, she has, at a few times in her life, sold hentai.
But under an anonymous name.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I would consider that kind of a red flag because it's that's almost as bad as selling drugs.
Despite the fact we take them.
I mean, she takes weed, I guess. So weed.
And by take them, I mean like look at hentai.
Right. So we've
never paid
selling
for hentai.
Drawing and selling hentai. You need one more. Yeah, it's really hard. She stares at other men. I don't know, but she's loyal.
Gets really horny easy.
I mean, I guess that's kind of a red flag, depending on the person.
Like she's loyal, but
she has some freaky nights. Oh wait! Oh, she demands some exotic action sometimes.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Like she's the kind of girl who would ask you to choke her or something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Or like do pet play with a collar because she's a fox girl.
I mean, yeah. That's totally a red flag.
I get. Like, how far are we going? Like, is she the kind of person who wants to be humiliated in public? Like, how far are we going with this?
She wants to peg me.
That's definitely a red flag.
Okay, not that. Just she wants me to choke her.
Okay. She wants to stick a pinky up there.
Nah.
Okay, so just choking and probably slapping, I guess.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, all right, fine. So she has some submissive kinks. Got it. Okay, I mean, some would say that's a red flag. I mean, I kind of consider that Actually, no, I consider that a red flag because for my girl, if she's super sweet and innocent, I don't want to beat her up. So yeah, I guess I'll consider that a red flag because that's like that's more like hurting you in the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we managed.
Wait, hold on. Can having a dark sense of humor be considered like a red flag, or is that like a yellow flag?
Depends on the type of person you are. If you're a person who really doesn't like dark humor, then like it can be a red flag. But I know you kind of like dark humor a bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a red flag for my girl. She likes shipping men. Like real people.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
Yeah, like that makes you just feel super awkward internal, even if it's just
like
men and women.
Like she would ship me and you.
Yeah, some bullshit like that. Like even though we're both in a relationship with our own girl, she would be the kind of girl who would ship the two boyfriends together and do some weird shit. As long as she doesn't draw hentai of me, now that's a real red flag. If she draws
honestly, I'd pick the shipping thing too.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. It's not even just gay men. It could be like straight people, lesbians, like the kind of people that you see that are obviously like best friends, but she wants to take it a step too far. So yeah, I agree with that. I think, did we get all the results in?
I guess so.
Now, there is one more thing. What is her name? It can't just be Fox Girl or like number 1 or something.
She's number 1 to me.
Number 5.
Jessica? No, I'm just kidding.
What a strange name.
I
should have chose that for mine.
Huh.
It's like a black name.
Anna?
It sounds kind of very similar to Hana, but whatever floats your boat. Her name is like Ortega.
Ortega.
Like Jenna Ortega? I don't know.
Should I just look up names?
Do you want to? Do you think
it would
give
me
help?
Ideas?
It could even be a Japanese name. If you really wanted
Ichika.
That's kind of annoying to pronounce. It could be like Susan or something. I don't fucking know. I just chose Hana or Hannah. No, mainly it has to be Hana, but
Emma.
Oh
wait, never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know about that one due to past history.
The past is best.
That is true.
Besides, we didn't call her Emma.
True. We used stage names. Anyway,
Huh.
What about Mexican names?
The name part is actually the hardest.
I know. The thing is, Jessica is a good name, but I know why you're not using that.
We don't talk about that.
Okay. Skylar?
Fuck no.
Inside joke. We apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Maybe.
Oh, God.
Only if I get to call her Sky. Wait, never mind.
No, definitely not. Hell no. Denied.
Skyra.
What the fuck? Do you really need to look up a name?
Qatar.
If you really want, it can be Qatar from Avatar. Like, that could be the name if you really want. Oh, it could even be Azula. Ty Lee, for all I care. Suki.
Huh. You know what? Actually, Suki could work. No.
Could be fucking Kami. It could be from Kami Can't Communicate. Kana. Toru from Miss Kobayashi or something. Fucking Sakura from Naruto. It's just some type of name.
Just go with Kami.
Honestly, I like that choice. Even though it's from the anime, I do like that choice. Also, Kami is technically a last name, but we'll go with it. Because in Japan, they only say last names.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the results are in.
Now her parents.
Oh, God. Oh, wait.
We have to talk about the in-laws.
No, hold on. First of all, we don't have to get all that shit, but you did say we have to put in lore.
Yeah.
Fucking lore. It's funny because me and you have lore somehow. We actually have origin stories.
Okay, we got to get into the maybe childhood trauma stuff.
Are you going for like a magically made by magic or genetically made by science kind of thing? Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking of maybe she came from like a fantasy world.
Okay.
But I'm having second thoughts on that.
Mine would be genetically made somehow in a lab accident.
Okay, then I have to be the opposite of you. She's from a fantasy world.
Okay, fine. Like the lab accident doesn't infect her really. It's just only her appearance and maybe a few cat instincts. She kind of has cat powers in a way, but she doesn't like to think about it at first. But then she kind of gets over it. Her parents hate her for some reason. Like her parents are like the kind that aren't super supportive. Like they're like, it's weird, but we'll get over it.
She's Canadian.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Sorry for any of the Canadians out there.
Yeah, sorry.
Inside joke.
Sorry,
Canadian joke.
So one night I beat her on the street, and then yeah, I'm a hero. No, not really. I meet her on the street. She's not entirely over her look of being a cat girl.
So she's like homeless.
No, not homeless. She was just out that night. She's always trying to hide her tail and stuff, but I somehow found out in some secret way, and I do my weird anime boy thing. So I'm like, she starts running. I'm like, wait, God, she's actually cute. She's not a black African. Oh my God. I think I'm in love. You know, some weird anime bullshit that I do.
Yeah.
Was she like my country style? What if she's like a city girl? Does the curtain match the drapes? Obviously not if she shaves. I'm getting out of fucking detail. So we meet up awkwardly. We don't date yet. It's like that awkward kind of friendship. Then I start asking her questions. She's like, I was genetically modified in a lab. It was an accidental experiment with cats to see if humans can like fall always on their feet or something. Then her dad was a scientist. She actually gets genetically modified, and then she tries to hide her look. So yeah, something like that. Then we date. We go for like smoothies at an Applebee's or something. or we go to the Olive Garden, some bullshit. Then one night we're like on a rock. We feel like about
floating through space.
Yeah, we're looking at a rock, looking at stars. I feel like we're about to make a move, but then I fucking wuss out because I'm like a pussy or something. She finds it funny, gives me a peck on the cheek anyway, and then I'm like, oh my God. This is the best day ever. I'm rock hard in my emotions. Not even my dick. That's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Whatever. Then we hang out more and then romance shit. Whatever. You get the point. Due to me wanting to speed this episode up, let's just get your lore done and over with.
Okay, so I meet her at a movie theater while watching the next bullshit Jurassic World movie.
You're watching Cars 2. So what, she just visits the human world or something?
But how about the first time I meet her, I don't notice the Fox features? Like she can change.
Oh, okay, yeah, so...
Like she can make herself look more human.
So she hides it with potions and magic spells.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay.
And, it's like awkward. I'm trying to be funny. And plot twist, I actually am funny.
What if it's like that one scenario with that one classmate back in high school where it's just like, your drawings fucking suck.
Yeah.
She's like reading an Avatar comic, and that's how you meet her?
Oh, how about, like, we're both watching a movie based in the Avatar universe?
Yeah.
And I state, like, an opinion, and she's like, that's stupid, and then we get in an argument.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
And we're both making fun of each other.
Like in a friendly kind of way, just like,
yeah.
You're so funny.
Yeah. Okay, not cringe like that.
Hey man, it's part of the comedy.
Yeah. And
I like mine's is so much more darker.
Yours sounds depressing.
Well, that's because women aren't ever happy. You gotta make them happy. Okay.
And at one point, she makes some dark joke that alienates everyone in the movie theater. Like,
yeah, except for you.
Oh, brother, this girl stinks.
Is it like something that she says is so dark, everybody gets like uncomfortable? She starts getting nervous, but you're the only one who actually laughed.
Yeah, and then everyone's like more concerned that I'm laughing than what she actually said.
Yeah. Okay. I'm liking this so far. Sadly, these girls won't ever fucking exist. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't really think much further than this, but
is there like a point where you secretly find out she's a fox girl?
Oh yeah.
Like you walk into the bathroom or something, and she's like half naked and
no.
Okay, all right.
That happens later on.
Or
like third date.
Or a potion wears off and she's at your house. She hides in a closet and then you find her in the closet with the fox ears and you think it's cosplay at first. But then you find out.
Huh.
I'm like doing your own
Shut up.
Okay, fine.
I was just thinking of something.
Fine, go ahead. I'm tired of helping you.
Okay, so what if... Why am I asking what if? So... She asks me out on a date.
Surprising. You decline at first.
Yeah.
Wait, actually? I'm too busy playing Lego Batman.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You say no at first, and I'm like, come on, man, shoot your shot.
Yeah, but then she asks you out on the date, and then you decline.
Because I already got a girlfriend. Is this before or after? Like, is this like mid segue? Like, it's like I don't have a girlfriend, but I'm going for my own thing, and that's why I declined. Because I think she's a normal girl.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
And then for some reason, you like encourage me to shoot my shot, like agree to it because of some bullshit bet I lost.
Yeah, what if it's just like some bullshit? It's not like, come on, man, you got this. It's more like, you fucking owe me.
And I'm just like, you know what? Sure, I'll date you, but only as a bet punishment.
You're like looking at me. You're like, just in case, you better be ready to bail me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go on your date to the fucking
to watch the Barbie movie.
All right, fine.
Completely different universe where we haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
We still haven't watched it yet. Because she really likes going to the movies.
Okay, all right.
So I met her at the movies, and then the next date is at the movie.
Okay, so I'm assuming you don't know what she's a fox girl yet, because
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, then what happens?
And for some reason you come again, but You're like
by myself.
Yeah, you're like in the back of the movie theater
with binoculars, just like watching you two, like.
You're like in the back of the movie theater with your brother and 3 black guys.
Yeah. I'm just watching the whole time she reaches for your hands, and I'm just yelling to myself, "Not the gumdrop buttons." I'm like, maybe I should have went on a date with her.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, in case I lose the other one, I might as well. Anyway. So I'm just watching you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what then what?
And at one point during the movie, she starts panicking for some reason, and I'm like,
she's
what's wrong?
Like she starts twitching or something, like
And she's like,
I'm having a baby.
Nothing, it's fine. And then at one point she decides to get up and go to the bathroom.
Okay. Like, what if it's like one fox ear pops out, she covers her one fox ear, you look at her and you're like, she's like, I'll be back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like her ears start to like grow out.
Yeah.
And I sort of noticed, but I'm like, am I seeing things? Because she like
you're kind of. I can already imagine the scenario. You're like, you kind of notice, but you ignore it. You look back at me in the theater. I'm just like pointing at the X, like, go.
Get the fuck out of here.
Do it. You know what you have to do.
You don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm like, you have to invade her privacy. And you're like, okay, I'll go along with it. Yeah, so what happens next?
And conveniently, I'm just like, you know, I have to go to the bathroom.
Wait, so there's like a like one of those binary bathrooms or something?
No. I'm just gonna wait for her to come out.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom, but okay, this sounds weird.
You gotta explain this one. Maybe it's like one of those single bathrooms. Like it's not like a public one. It's like a one private bathroom that has one toilet and all that.
Like there's the girls' side on the one side and the boys' side on the. But you know what I mean.
She secretly goes into the boys' bathroom, like by accident.
Red flag.
Like not like by accident. Like, you know what I mean. Because the girl bathrooms were full for some reason. Like she didn't care. She just wanted to cover her, her ears.
She's just like, fuck it.
Yeah, pretty much. Go on.
You know what? Yeah, let's go with that.
I still find the idea funny that a girl asks you out on a date.
I mean,
it's part of her homework assignment. Back at home or something. Oh. Sorry, it's your story. My bad.
So I go to the bathroom, the boys' bathroom.
Yeah.
to like actually go to the bathroom because.
I'm sorry. I just keep imagining stupid scenarios. I'm sorry. I don't want to keep ruining your story, but I just imagine she's panicking, and then she just suddenly freezes because all she hears from the other stall is, "Maybe it's cold outside." Like you're just singing in the bathroom.
So I go in the bathroom and I just see her looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
And she's like full fox girl.
Ah, like tail poking out and shit.
And she just has that reaction that you would expect an anime girl to be like ah.
Hold on, let me try to recreate it.
Blushing.
Yeah, like this is embarrassing. What is that fucking face you just made? You just went all wide-eyed and shit. You're just like, oh, barnacles.
Oh my.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll stop interrupting you for this time. Go ahead. I promise I won't interrupt you anymore. Just do your thing.
And instead of pointing out the obvious fact that she looks like a fox girl, I'm just like, so you like have a zit on your face?
Wow, you're a dick. Just like, goddamn, okay.
And she's just really confused, like, and her ears like flop down, like, what the hell?
Does she like start laughing after her? Like, I don't know, like.
And she like tries to go along with it, thinking I'm not noticing. Like, oh yeah, I have a. Oh my god, why do I have a zit on my face? But wait, no, I don't have a zit on my face. What are you talking about? Why am I in this bathroom?
What if it's... Sorry, I don't want to... I keep interrupting. What if it's like something stupid like... Like, I bet this is kind of weird to you, and then you're like, no, I've seen Latino African girls back in my school. This is nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to this. I am so uncomfortable right now. Apologies for all the noise.
And I eventually just break the ice, like, so why do you have a tail and ears? Is that like cosplay? And she like tries to, like, at first she's about to pretend, oh, it's just cosplay, but then she just admits that she's a fox girl.
I hope you realize I'm gonna have to rewrite my story a little more after this, because I didn't think you're gonna add this much detail.
And then you bust in.
Just like not giving shit. I'm like, oh man, I gotta take a grumpy. I just walk past you guys, and then I walk right back out the stall. I'm like, what the hell? Damn, Jer, you scored nice.
And at this point, she's like just shaking like Kami from Kami Can't Communicate.
And like,
yeah.
My left brain is just like, God fucking damn it. On my right brain, I'm like, I'm proud of you, son. Like super fucking fragile and shit.
And
yeah,
I didn't think much further.
Then I guess I just realized why am I walking into the bathroom if I'm supposed to be like the guy spying on the date?
I mean, a big boy's got to go to the bathroom sometimes.
I'm the kind of guy who doesn't leave the movie theater to go to the bathroom because I don't want to miss a part in the movie.
Okay, so do I have to rewrite this?
I mean, you don't have to. Maybe I did have to go badly or something. Maybe I was more worried about the situation. You can say whatever you want. I guess it's your story.
Okay, I'm just gonna write you out of this.
Okay. Oh no! I still like the part when you just go back to watching the movie and you just turn back at me and I'm just like, go. You gotta leave. Like, I'm so at the movie theater, but I don't leave the theater. Just go.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired right now.
Yeah, we gotta finish this though.
We should have did this earlier.
I know. For everyone who wants to know, it's free. Free 22 in the morning. February 10th.
All right, fine. I'm just gonna say that you joining in on the action is canon.
Okay, fine.
And like for some reason you just had that peach sense. Like, Normal probably wants to talk to me.
I smell fear. Then I guess we all laugh it off somehow, and then you guys somehow hook up or some bullshit.
Yeah, we'll just make it as simple as that.
I guess.
Because we're not creative today.
So I know that you're tired, and you probably want to end this and put the results and all that crap. But I feel like I have to re-explain my story. Because it's like, now that I know how this is going, we both didn't meet our girl yet, but like we somehow met them at the same time. I want to add that more to the lore. because the girl asked me out on a date, and I'm just like, I can't because of the cat girl. So for me, it's I walk home. I was coming home from work one night because I work night shift, and this girl, for some reason, out of nowhere, has her hood up and everything.
So mysterious.
Oh yeah, she has her hood up and everything, and
Little Red Riding Hood.
shut up. Probably like a gray hood or something. You know, obviously her tail is probably tucked in her pants. She's like able to hide it somehow, or in her long jacket. And I just ignore it as usual. But like you said, I have a peach sense. I'm like, something didn't feel right about that girl. And it's like that awkward moment when, for some reason, both people turn around and then you just stare at each other. And I'm just like, oh, God, it's one of those freaks. But then you hear a cute voice being like, good morning, or something. And I'm just like, hey, morning.
What was that sound effect?
Which one?
You sound like a caveman grizzly bear.
Like, I don't make that sound, but in my head, I make that sound like, shut up, whatever. It's my fantasy. Shut the fuck up.
The male fantasy.
Yes. This is why I don't play video games. You know why? Because of the male fantasy. So I'm just like, yeah, good morning. I'm like, well, that was kind of weird. Her voice was kind of cute, though. So I start walking away, and then, it's like, well, whatever thing. Next night, I see her again. I don't see her, but I hear her singing. And that caught my attention. So usually I just ignore these situations, but when I first heard her voice the first time, I feel like I would have to like kind of go find her and stuff. And I'm like talking to myself this whole time. I'm like, Peach, this is fucking crazy. This is a bad idea. Why are you doing this? You're probably going to scare the shit out of her.
Like you do all the time in VR.
I scare a lot of people, yes.
And then you save them.
Yes, which makes weird sense. So I find her, then I let her, she starts singing, and I'm still watching, and this whole time I'm like, her voice is amazing, but also at the same time I'm like, hope there's no police around. hope I'm not being a creep. Then she eventually turns around and notices, and I'm just like, sorry, I'll leave now or something. Like, I'm very sorry. She's like, wait, do you like my singing or something? Like, and I'm a very stubborn person. If this was a normal girl, I'd probably be like, no. It was horrible or something. But I was just like, yeah, I kind of like your voice. Sorry, this is embarrassing. Anyway, my name is, you insert real name. Then she's like, yeah, I'm Hana. I'm like,
that would not pan out well.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. It's my fantasy. Like, it's kind of creepy at first, but we're just like going with the flow. So I'm like, yeah, hi. Yeah. So what are you doing? Yeah, I just got off work. Normal conversation. A little weird, but then at the end of the conversation, it's kind of like, you're kind of fun to hang out with. I hope to see you again. I'm like, yeah, sure. She walks her way, I walk my way, and I'm like, dude, holy shit. Am I feeling something? No, it's probably just the herpes or something I got. So, you could tell this does not happen in like a first few days. Then the third day is when I meet your friend and your girl, and she tries to ask me out on a date, but I'm like, no, sorry, I'm thinking about something. Because I'm like, she seems cute, but I got my eyes locked on somebody. I don't say that, but I just make up some excuse, like I gotta read a book report or something.
You gotta read a book.
Yeah, I gotta read the Bible.
You gotta write your own Bible.
Yeah. For some reason. Then a couple nights pass that I don't see her. And I start getting my hopes down. Like, I'm like, ah, damn it. You know, I'm always fucking up these situations. At least I know Jared's doing better than me. As long as he scores, I'm doing a lot better. But then in the distance, I see nothing. Turns out she was just a mirage.
I don't even know what we're talking about at this point.
I know, I don't. I'm pretty sure the people watching this aren't going to know what the fuck we're talking about either. At this point, I'm just doing this for my own fulfillment. But then one night, she actually sneaks up on me. You know, it was a lot more fun hearing you talk about it than me talk about it.
You know, actually, I'm going to add one little detail that's kind of a power.
Be my guest.
For my female character.
Okay, go ahead.
She can turn invisible.
Okay. Why didn't she do that before?
Because that would be super obvious. Like, she just vanishes. Well, like,
I meant like when she was in the bathroom.
Oh, in the bathroom, right. Well, she was looking in the mirror.
Right. Okay. So, back to mine. So, I see her far away. But, you know, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But she doesn't have her hoodie on. I see clearly that she has like kind of cat ears. But I'm like, no. So she's a cosplayer. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should, ask about that. I know I sound like a creep because I'm like, this is around darkness, like dark time and shit. But then she looks over, she sees me, she puts her hoodie back up, starts walking over and just be like, hey, it's you again. I'm like, yeah.
What if it turned out that my girl and your girl are both friends already?
Yeah, they're both friends, but they still secretly came from two separate things. And basically, we're talking, and she's telling me how her parents kind of like got into a fight with her parents, and I'm like, yeah, I can relate. Tell my stupid dramatic backstory and shit. It's like one of those, kind of like Twilight, maybe, maybe not. Man, we're really dragging this episode, and. You just want me to end it. I know you just want me to end it, but let me... you had your fucking half an hour. I'm going to have mine.
Look, you held the gun to my head and made me do a scenario.
Look, you said before we record this is going to be a cringy-ass fucking episode, and this is what I wanted.
Maybe we should make it cringier.
Okay, how cringy?
Actually, never mind. That's a bad idea.
Okay, so...
Our reputation is on the line.
So I ask her, then she's like, so I'm like, so you're a cosplayer or something? She's like, well, no, can you keep a secret? I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. You're not going to believe this, but I'm not like normal in a way. Like, I'm like, look, I've seen some weirdos. Whatever you got is probably, nothing bad. And then she pulls off her hoodie. I'm like, bad. I mean, I think that's kind of unique. And I'm like saying in my head, I'm like, how? I'm also panicking in my head. I'm like, oh my God, is this bestiality? Am I doing the right thing? I don't God. What if she's like secretly like 6 years old in cat ears?
What? But her brain development is like a 25-year-old?
Well, I mean...
I don't know.
No, I mean, like, I'm saying in my head, she's obviously 20 because she was genetically experimented on by accident. Then, I start asking, like, not to be rude, but what happened? Like, you kind of caught my curiosity. She's like, it's embarrassing, and I'm just like, look, I have a white privilege card. Look, I have some weird things about me too. Like, I promise I won't judge you. And then she explains her whole thing. Shut up! You can judge you. What you say? Say what you got to say.
Weird things about you. You have long hair.
You're
not Canadian.
Yeah. So it's eventually like another like cool night, but then before we leave, she's like, "Hey, there's this place I've kind of always wanted to go to and stuff, and I don't really have a lot of friends. I was wondering if you would go there with me." And I'm like, looking at my work schedule, and I'm like, "Fuck work." I'm like, "Yeah, sure. This is kind of awkward, but I'll give it a shot." You're so sick of this. I don't care. We're doing this. People will love it. Actually, no.
Okay, so now that we've created wife material,
My story isn't over. I still got to get to the romance kind of thing, and like, but
we have to move on to stripper girl material.
No. Okay, look. I'll speed it up a little bit. So we go to a Comic-Con for some reason, and we're having fun. It's kind of cute. Yeah, sure. And she has a favorite artist. Like she has a favorite like type of person, writer stuff, and the person like she has to wait in a long line, but then that person has to go away, and she's like super sad. I'm filled with determination. I'm willing to chase down the guy to get this autograph for her. Makes her super happy. Then she's like, "Oh my god, thanks." Gives me that weird hug thing, and I'm just like,
Simp.
Shut the fuck up. I will admit, I can simp sometimes. I'm just like, oh my god, this is... What am I doing? She doesn't like me. She only like hugged me. What am I doing? Then she's like, I got some for you too. Don't judge me. I know you're gonna fucking judge me when I make this noise. I got something for you too. Like a kiss on the cheek kind of sound. Shut the fuck up. My fantasy. Shut the fuck up. Then I start blushing. Shut the fuck up. then shut up. All right, shut up. Did I do that weird blush thing and shut up? You're gonna judge me again. She goes, tee.
My face is hurting.
My face is hurting from making this. And I'm like, yeah, nice value, thank you.
What?
Good trade. You're so fucking over this. Damn, I knew I shouldn't have drinking that moonshine earlier. So we're slowly getting together. You already found out your Fox thing, and that's why I wasn't surprised with yours. Then we start talking over a couple months and stuff, and eventually she invites me over to watch anime or something. She after that we go outside and go to the hills to a moon and then look at the moon and stars and shit. Eventually confessing to each other, but me being the bitch I am, I never make the first move. So it's like, aren't you gonna give me something back? Remember a few months ago at the Comic-Con?
This is terrible writing.
I never said I was a good writer. I'm not good with writing fantasies. I just imagine it and it happens. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, don't you want to give me some back? I'm like, no. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can. I have a family or something. Then she kind of goes in for a move. I'm not making that kiss noise again because you fucking shut the fuck up. What's wrong with a little?
That sounds like a freaking gunshot. Like it has a silencer.
Yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. Yeah, whatever. And then long 3-second kiss or something, and I'm just like, wow, better than my cousin.
Now that's a story for another time.
Of course. I don't want to talk about that. That was traumatic, but super nice. We cuddle, and then, I go home, for some reason, me and you live together, and you're like, hey, man, how was your night? And I was just like, fucking radical. I go home and go, like, warm up a Pop-Tart in the toaster or something and watch YouTube and go to bed.
I'm just like, Peach Man, whenever I look at the guy in the mirror, I'm just like, man, that guy's freaking radical.
Okay. So the point is, there's my girlfriend. I don't know how you got yours. You just found her somehow and did your own thing.
Look, I'm a good writer, just not on the spot.
Same. I get you. You Netflix and chilled and then you made out, sure, whatever.
No, we had a double date and watched anime.
Fine. Okay, that works. So the results are finally in. Hana versus Kami. Kami.
Yeah, because she's a communist.
In the comments, put your votes of who's the cringiest story / woman. And which one would you date, I guess?
I mean, mine is definitely cringe, but yours is cringier.
100% agreed, but that's why I like it. Okay. I don't know how to fucking end this.
Okay. So, anyways, hope you
enjoy this.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoyed this.
Of course. Now, ladies, also, I'm single. Don't forget.
And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yep. Goodbye, everybody. Call me. Don't call me. Bye, everybody.
Call me.
Bye, everyone.